During this segment, we will highlight some of the key areas we covered in building a three-part bullet. Every day, there are airmen accomplishing great things for their unit, wing, command, and Air Force. When it comes time for you to recognize their efforts, it's up to you, the supervisor, to accurately portray their dedication and commitment. Don't be the one who falters in this endeavor. Do your homework and ensure your airman gets everything they deserve. Welcome back. Hopefully this last scenario has you feeling really good about how you're doing here in the class. So what we're going to look at is Staff Sergeant Johnson and his commitment to excellence in getting that CCAF. So some of the key areas that we pulled out, he's notified that he made the Dean's List after completing both classes with a 4.0, and he'll receive his CCAF diploma in the spring. So let's see what we have here. We have completed 2 classes, 6 semesters for the CCAF, garnered, nice word, 4.0 GPA / Dean's List, achieved associate's degree in electronics and communications. We can clearly see here what they did, what the immediate impact was, and then what that overall big picture result was. Here, superbly, I like it, good. Completed 2 classes, 6 semesters with a 4.0 GPA Dean's List, met requirements for CCAF in electronics. We've been talking about a 3-part bullet, and here you have it as a 2-part bullet. This is still showing what that action, impact, and result. And according to our tongue and quill, this is totally acceptable. But as you can see, we can still break it up and show it in that 3-part bullet. So all we would do with your different one here is that we could take out this with, put our semicolon in, and then our double dash would go after here at the list, and you have that solid 3-part bullet that's able to break it up and walk someone through it. And we have a very similar one. This is very easy when you have an airman who is giving you all this information, and that makes it easier to write. And just so that we can show you that our examples do fit within the EPR blocks here, that you can use it all on one line. 1206s have a little bit more of a spacing that actually gives you more area to cover, a few more characters, so that's great. But for my old school people, some of you are twitching out there. I know you are, don't deny it. What is this?
White space.
White space. And everyone shudders at this white space. But what we need to understand is there's nothing wrong with this. We have been able to show that we are clearly highlighting and identifying what our airmen are doing. We're showing that action, that impact, and that result. We got this at the unit level. Do we need to add some extra fluff in there just so that we can say we got it to the end of the line? The other part of this is that there is a reason, and you can see on the new forms, minimum of 1 line, but limited to 6. That is giving you the opportunity to not have to fill in every single block so that we're not over embellishing. We're being honest. You will have those airmen that will do their 8 and hit the gate. And that is okay, as long as we're defining what they're doing and we're giving them the proper due that they have deserved. But you're gonna have that 15% that's out there in your wing, and they are rocking it. And they are going to give you and fill up every EPR and 1206 line that you possibly can go to. So do not stress over this evil thing that we have learned to call white space. It's actually in our Airman's Handbook that this is okay. But I encourage you as supervisors to make sure that you are doing your due diligence to have these conversations. Find out from your senior airman manning what they're doing with the Junior Enlisted Council, what they're doing with their nursing degree, and are they leading that towards being a bigger and better airman out there. So we have covered a lot today. We've gone through getting organized, and you looked at those tools. My Vector, it's so easy. You can use it anywhere you can access the Air Force portal. If you're a paper person, there's nothing wrong with that one either, because you never have to worry about the power being on. You have to know the format. Don't make AFPC kick this back and delay it going into some sort of promotion package or awards package. We want to make sure that we're doing our part. And you do that by editing, having people read it, having your peers read it, having your supervision read it. That's how we can catch these things, and writing effectively. Is it 100% mission complete, or is it 0 mission delays? It's all about using those positive words and how are we highlighting it. Maybe you needed more quantitative room in the front to say 0 mission delays. And 100% mission success took up too much space. That's okay, because it's still showing that big impact result. And then avoiding those common errors. Remember, we as supervisors also need to look at ourselves with these. Are we being fair to our airmen? Are we rating a Broncos fan higher because they're a Broncos fan? Are we bringing a Tennessee higher than an Alabama fan?
Nope.
Could be, right? And so we have to make sure that we're taking into check our own common errors and how that we're going through these things. And then, of course, extracting the facts, building that bullet, and then streamlining it. Not only making sure that it's fitting all on the line, but that it's accurate, it's brief, and it's very specific, going back to those numbers. And I think that we really kind of reinforced a lot of these principles by finishing off with our scenarios. So hopefully what you're going to do is you're going to leave here today and you're going to feel confident about what you can do to help articulate this to your airmen. And I encourage you, share this video with people, share it with your trainers, get them out there, because the best thing that we can do as supervision is setting our airmen up for success. Thanks for joining us today, and I really hope that you enjoyed this.